What's up, guys? Today we are out because we're shopping for some fake Lego, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a look in the Home Bargains and Smiths if it's open, because as we know, I'm gonna MILS plate now, and Home Bargains does a bunch of great sets. They do a bunch of great bricks for really cheap, so I'm gonna try and take full advantage of that today and see if they're any good. So we'll do that, and we might have a little look in Smiths and see if they've got anything worth getting. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
We'll do Home Bargains first and then Smiths. We might come for you later on, if it permits. Next day, and I've come back because Smiths was closed, and as you saw, they only had the smaller blocks. Now I doubt they'll be restocked by today, but it's obviously worth a look, and just wanted to check out Smiths as well, see if they've got anything worth grabbing. We're gonna go to Home Bargains first and get disappointed, and then we'll head on over to the Smiths over there. So as expected, they didn't have the 1000 brick for £10 deal, which would be like so sick, because that could get a few MILS platings done. They did have some base plates in there multicolored, but they weren't double-sided, and right now I'm looking for some double-sided ones to make the MILS plating just easier in general. We'll check out Smiths, see some of the normal stuff they've got, and if any of that's worth picking up. This is interesting. This is like a different type, which is £12, but this is 1000 bricks, and that's what you get. This is in Smiths, and then we also have some general Mega Blocks, Pokemon stuff, and some Build It stuff, which is interesting. Randomly here, they do have double-sided base plates as well, which we have picked up before. And these like storage tables that you can get, which I mean might be good for some people. They also have these bigger base plates. You can get 3 of these. It's £12, but they're double-sided as well, and that is quite a big base plate. It's quite nice. They've got a bunch of these double-sided base plates, which is good because those will be helpful in future. And they've also got a few dotted around these cherry blossoms. I know you can make these into like a nice tree type of build, so that's cool. These are just general flower builds, not awful pricing. So the vibes at Smiths were all right. I mean, there was some okay price things. There was some decent stuff overall. I checked every single minifigure, and there was no Wolfpack Hunter, which I couldn't believe. You know, I thought there'd be at least one. There was only one of like the industrial guy, and everything else I was like 4 or 5 of. But yeah, so it's pretty hard to find that guy. I can see why it's expensive. The stock is really not great on that. I mean, the base plate price there is pretty good for the price of one normal Lego base plate. You can get like 4 or 5 double-sided base plates, which would basically mean that you can MILS plate quite easily, but obviously then you lose the functionality to have like indents if you want it on your MILS plates. But if you're just doing modulars, it's perfect. And in Home Bargains, they had normal base plates that were just, you know, flat for like £1.99 each, which would be really good for most people. It'd be really good for me. So something to consider there maybe if I have any base plates in the future. A while ago, they had a lot of that brick hit stuff, and I really like that stuff. They had flowers, they had like a few animals and stuff, and that was all really good. And I wish they had more of that, but it seems like it's kind of sold out and maybe not come back, which is a shame because that would have been some really good alternate stuff that people can easily pick up. I thought I'd check out their minifigures because they had a lot a few weeks ago when I checked, and they barely had any today, and all the ones they did have weren't great, and all their Lego deals weren't amazing. And I've never bought Lego from B&M before because their deals are really not great. You know, some supermarkets will give you amazing deals, and you can get big discounts, but B&M are normally quite bad at that, and they don't even have like any of the normal, you know, what we love, the fake stuff where you can kind of just use it to pump up like a MILS plate or something like that. They don't have any of that, and their Lego isn't great price, so I wouldn't really recommend B&M to go shop at. So after checking out all those shops, we didn't really have that much to show you for it. And we bought this 450 piece alternate Lego set to basically pump out some MILS plates, but this was a little bit more expensive than I would have liked it to be. I think it was about £6, and none of the shops really had that much on offer, and I was a little bit disappointed. So it looked like this video was going to be very disappointing until one day we randomly decided to check out Home Bargains. Bear in mind, this is a few weeks later, and we discovered something really cool.
And down, and up, and down, left, and right.
We went in and they finally restocked, so we got 1, 2, and 3 of these 1,000 piece building blocks. And now I've spent about £36 on these 4 sets to pump up the MILS plates and, you know, get better sustainability going on. So guys, these better be good. I really hope they're good, because we just splurged out on these things. These are quite cool though. Obviously we can see they're 1,000 pieces and they're compatible with leading brands. You check the back, they have a bunch of colours. Now you can get these in, like, it's literally just pink and like the magenta colours and the purples, which could be a cool option too. And I mean, pretty well designed. There's not too complicated. It is literally just for people getting loads of bricks, and I think they're probably mainly bought by people like me who just want to MILS plate and do it affordably, you know, not have to buy real Lego products for all the things. And especially because we buy alternate sets a lot, I think it's especially important that, you know, we don't buy real Lego and make it more expensive than these alternate things should be. Right, we're now going to open one up and kind of see what's inside, because I actually have no clue really. So here we have our 4 sets here, and we're going to open the smaller one and kind of check that one out first, just to see. It is, I mean, pretty much the exact same thing, just with 450 pieces in rather than the 1,000. So we open that up. It looks like we've got a cardboard box inside. I'm going to pull that out. Oh. So in the cardboard boxes, each one came with their own plastic bag. And this is what it looks like. There's loads of different shapes and sizes, loads of different colours. Now, I don't know if this will actually be 225 pieces each. It doesn't look like that many, but you are normally surprised once you open these bags. But it doesn't look like that many pieces in there. Definitely not 200, but I could be wrong. Now, I'm not going to sit here and count each one individually, and I'm sure they get away with it by putting these 1x1s in and filling them up with that. But that's what the 450 basically has in it, and I assume they'll carry that across to the bigger ones too, just with more boxes. And to be honest, like, it is quite cool to have these. I mean, these look like fine bricks. They look like they're going to be good for MILS plating. So I'm quite happy that we ended up purchasing these, because even if they're not on the dot, they are still a lot cheaper than what Lego has to offer, and just means that we'll be able to MILS plate more, basically. We also went to Asda and picked up 2 of these minifigure CMF series, and both of them contain the Wolf Pack Hunter character. We made a whole video about that, which is quite cool, because these are worth quite a lot, and didn't really have anyone have them anywhere else. I wanted some for my collection, but I'm not opening them up yet, because I just wanted to, I don't have any space for them right now, so I just wanted to keep them put. So guys, what do you think of these? Like, I don't know if anyone else lives in the UK and has access to these in like their local Home Bargains, but have you tried these? Are they any good? And do you think I made the right decision? I think hopefully they should be pretty good, and I'm happy that I ended up picking these up, and you will see them continued on in future videos when I'm MILS plating my next future builds. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Ballistic Bricks, and this has been bargain shopping for materials to build our MILS plates with. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye!